Hi, good evening everyone. Today we will be starting with the first video of a formula field series. In this video we will be understanding what are formulas and how it can help us over the flow and process builder and even the apex. So if I talk about a formula is a field that is dependent on any other number. Let's take an example. If I take the example of date of birth, user add a date of birth in the record and based upon it the age get calculated. So the age is the field that is only read-only field and acting as a formula. It is dependent on the second field that is date of birth. Let's take an instance. If my date of birth is 23rd November 1992, then my age is getting calculated by just clicking my date. So let's take an example. If I'm selecting this date, that is 23rd November 1992, then my age will be coming as 33 years or 34 years. But let's take an example. I'm just changing from 1992 to 1995. By doing this small change in date of birth, the formula will automatically update on a real-time basis. Means you are not doing any changes here. Just you are playing around with the date of birth field and all the changes are getting reflected. That's why it has an edge on Excel formulas. Let's take an example. If your manager tell you that you just need to calculate date of birth, so you have to first import the data into Excel, and then once you have exported the data, and further you will be adding multiple formulas in order to calculate the age of the persons, like today minus date of birth. So further you want to import that, so that will not give you the real-time basis. Let's take an example. You calculate the age today, that is on 23rd of January 2026. So after 1 month it again needs to be manipulated, but in formulas this never happen. Because the data is in Salesforce, the formula get updated every day based upon the requirement. For example, if someone just updated the opportunity quantity of products, so the formula will give me the total amount. So this is the brief about formula. So let's start working on the formula where we will be understanding how the formula. So let's start working on the real formula. So if I talk about India, in India we have a 18% GST on the luxury items. So 9% go to the state government and 9% go to the central government. Like if I talk about United States, they have multiple states. All the tariff and tax goes to Trump only, but here in India the government is very much smooth and streamlined. So it divides 9% with the state government and keeps 9% with itself here in India. So how we will be calculating? We will be keeping a standard text field where I will be keeping standard 18% discount and based 18% tax. So my bad, 18, but I said 18% discount. So based upon that, we will be calculating the total amount as a formula. So first of all, what I will be doing, I will be, since my data is for India only, so I will be just adding a percentage value. So here we will be adding a text value. So let's add a text, and we can only give the two numbers text, and we just need to give a default value is 18. So we can always give a default value. So I just want to give it 18% as a standard. If someone wants to give more percent discount, then he can go for it. But currently I just want to give the 18% discount for all records. So I hope you are getting my point. I need to get the total amount generated here as a formula. So what I will be doing next, I will be clicking new, and I will be adding total amount after text. So this will be my formula field that I will be creating now. So first let's check if the default value is getting populated or not. So what I will be doing, I will be going on service. Once I go on service, I will be not selecting the previous records that are available in my system because we have recently created a field. So what I will be doing, I will be searching for opportunity. So here once I go to opportunities record here. So once you click on opportunity and if you click edit here, so by going on edit, you will be seeing, I think the data is not getting refreshed. So let's click inspect element in order to refresh the data. So I'm just giving you the overview how formula work because this is the first video. So overview is must what we are doing in next 200 videos. So I have just given the formula refresh here. So here the text value has not been populated, so it should ideally get populated here. So I will be looking out why the default value is not getting populated here. So let's give a 18% discount, and if I talk about amount, so I need 50,000 on 18%. So I just need to calculate a formula that is total amount. If both values are available, then we need to add the amount that is available of the total amount per plus the 18% tax that is available. So in order to do the same, what I will be doing, I will be just going on setup here. So since I haven't built it, so let's give it a try by going on to opportunity record here, opportunity object manager here, and we will be clicking field and relationship. Since we are dealing with currency, so we will be keeping a currency data type. So I will be just going on the opportunity object here. So let's click opportunity. Once I gone on the opportunity record, so when you click on field and relationship here when you click new, you will be seeing the formula field on which our full series will be. This is the formula field and validation we will be, since formula is not only required here, it is required everywhere. If you talk about flow, validation rule, rule of summary, in rule of summary as well you have a formula. Anywhere each nut and bolt is related to formula only. So we will be just selecting this value. Further, what I will be doing here, I have multiple options here. Since if we need a checkbox, you can select a checkbox. If you need a currency, you have a currency option. If you need a date time format, like I have already told you, you need to calculate the future date after 365 days or 720 days. Then you can use the date. Even date time is applicable here. We have number, we have percentage, we have text, and we have time. So here we are dealing with currency, so we will be taking a currency value and we will be taking the 2 decimal places here. So once we are done with this, because we are doing a division with 18, so let's name total amount here, total amount. So we are just not only doing it in a theoretical way, but we are understanding how practically we can create a formula field here. As soon as I click next, here is a screen where you can create a simple formulas, but since we are dealing with multiple options like we need to add, we will be going on to advanced formulas here. So it has already given the formula that like gross margin is equal to amount minus cost. So similarly we will be doing the same. So I will be first putting insert field amount. So we will be picking the amount field, amount plus we will be calculating the value. So first we will be using if it is not blank. So first I want to logical operator here. So I will be going here. So we have one if logic, like if else, that is a decision in the flows as well. So we will be just picking this, that is insert selected. If logical test true, then this is the condition, else you need to put the false value. So in the false value, I will be just giving false. If the text is not available, then just allocate 0 here to the texts, and if it is applicable, so what I will be doing, I will be just using not operator here. So where is my not operator? So I will be going downside in order to pick the so into this. So let's go here. I have a not changes to false to true and true to false, not, and further in this not I will be doing is blank. Since we have picked the big formula, that's why we have to do and in the first complex video, because this is just a type of overview video. If is blank, so I will be checking if it's not blank, which value, that is this one, it will return true. So what is the formula that we will be doing? We need to pick a text amount. So text is the value. If it is not blank, then what you need to do, in the true value we will be calculating amount. We will be adding amount plus, no, we have already done the amount, so let's delete this amount here. If not blank, text, else amount plus we will be dividing the number, that is text. So we will be inserting the field here, that is a text field here. So text divide by 100, so divide by 100 into amount amount. So plus here I will be doing amount. If this is a case, then this will be a value, else you need to put not 0, we will be putting the amount only. So else we will be doing. Earlier we were doing the sum of two digits, but since we were using if loop, and if in the if we are using not, and further if it is not blank, then we need to do this, else we will be doing this. So further you are understanding how the formula is working. So this is just an overview video of how formula works, since we just need to calculate the 18% tax on the entities that we are using. So we will be checking the syntax here. So I think there is one bracket got missed here. So I think we forgot this bracket, so I just added into separate line in order to check. So now it is working fine. So let's save this out, and let's click next and next. So once we click next and next, so now we will be checking how our formula will be looking. So in order to test the formula, you just have to update the record that you have created. We will be just clicking on home, and we will be going on to opportunity tab here. So let's click opportunity tab in order to see. So if I click here, and if I click 1000 MacBooks, so if I go on to detail, you are seeing 1,09,000. So it is, I think the number is double than expected. It is more than 118% tax, but we only need to give 18% tax. So I think we have done some mistake in the formula. So it should be ideally be 59,000. So let's check the formula, what we have written in the formula, because I was checking some brackets, so maybe I have added the multiple amount value here. Yes, exactly, we have done the same thing. If is it not blank, that is text, then we just need to, we have added amount plus text into amount plus amount. So either you can remove this amount or you can remove this amount. So I'm removing this amount that we have added here. So let's delete this part, and I will be closing the bracket here. Else we just need to give the amount as is. So now if I save this out, and if I refresh my formula that I have created earlier, so now I should get the updated value, that is 59,000 only. So it is 5,090. So I think we have given two places up to 2 decimal places. So let's remove that decimal places, otherwise we will get the issue on always. So let's remove the currency and add 0 here, and let's try to save this out. So you are seeing how the complexity is arising. As a developer, you also become a tester as well. So I have tried the formula, and I have tested this formula. Still we are getting $9 instead of 900, because we have taken the text as a percentage. So as if I talk about, if we have taken the number as it as number, then it is not converted by 100. So since it is converted by 100 already, so if we divide by 100, then it is divided by 1000, and we are only getting 9. So we will be doing a small change here in the formula. If I go here, and if I go on this formula, so I will be editing this out. So I checked on ChatGPT and got this solution that it should not be divided by 100. It should be like this only, because it is already divided by 100. So what I will be doing, I will be just saving this out. And after saving this out, if I check it now, if I check the same record now, so you will be getting here the formula is working exactly what we needed now. So it will be returning 5,900, because the text percentage is 18%. So now this formula is working fine. So let's update the image to 50,000 only in order to see the same amount, that is 5,000. 59,000 will be my total amount. So this complete our today video. So if you like my content, please subscribe my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon for more such content. Have a nice day.